One way to get at America, and an easy way, quite frankly, is through an EMP attack, an electromagnetic pulse attack.
90%, let me repeat that, 90% of all Americans will die within 12 to 18 months after an EMP event. This study was done in 2008. Has anything been done since? No.
Our highly connected, just-in-time, efficient technological civilization to cause chaos that could cause tens of millions of Americans to die before it's sorted out.
Tens of millions?
Tens of millions. Because if you have no electric power for 6 months to a year, you have no food delivery, you have no gasoline, you have no water. You think about that, it's pretty bad.
Well, that's a horrifying possibility. How are we protecting against that happening?
We're not.
Consider every major city in America, how does it get its water supply? Consider that every major city in America, its average food supply on hand is 21 to 28 days. Consider, where do we get our medication? Consider what happens in nursing homes and hospitals. What happens to our transportation grid? Anything driven that, well, most of them have computers in them, they're all gone.
The lights are out in a huge and history-making blackout.
Some people are without water, and
we don't know what's going on.
In August 2003, when the power shut off along the east coast of America and Canada, unprecedented chaos broke out.
It'll be okay, honey. It'll be all right.
Major cities like New York were brought to a standstill. Thousands were trapped in subway tunnels. They had discovered EMP, an invisible pulse from a nuclear blast that completely and permanently destroys electronic equipment over massive distances. The military quickly realized how vulnerable it was and took steps to protect itself.
During the Cold War, we were very concerned about EMP because of the byproducts of a nuclear attack. And I mean a tactical nuclear attack.
What is this device? What's this thing do?
This is an EMP simulator. We use this facility here to simulate the effects of a high-altitude nuclear explosion.
It doesn't produce a mushroom cloud or nuclear fallout, but this device plays a vital role in preparing America's defense force against the unthinkable.
The military uses this testing facility for what?
Currently, we test all Army systems here. Our commanders need to know that in the event of a nuclear detonation on the battlefield, that they'll still be able to operate.
EMP would be very dangerous to the U.S. Armed Forces.
General Wayne Downing was in charge of the U.S. Special Operations Command.
Because we are a highly technological force, we use sophisticated electronic gear. You've got sensors, you've got communications devices, you've got computers. The battlefield is the ultimate system.
Touchdown in the area will now fire the EMP pulsar charging. 10.
This remote control helicopter is about to fly through an electric discharge of close to 1 million volts. And yet the most sinister thing about it is there's no flash, no bang.
Yeah, you got it. There you go. There you go. Excellent work. Excellent work.
For the ultimate test, I'm going to put myself right into the line of fire by driving a vehicle through the pulse.
Touchdown in the area will now fire the EMP pulsar charging.
Here we go.
5, 4.
Get a little momentum.
3, 2, 1.
still alive. The car isn't. The car is officially dead. I heard the click of the switch. The pulse came through, fried out the electronics as far as the starter switch, but there's still battery power. That's why the windows still work. They run basically very simply. You've got some lights on the dash, but when you try to go to the ignition, nothing really there. It just dies.
Dream